Sorry for the brief hiatus, guys. Over the last couple of days, picked up a couple extra shifts at another job, so I haven't had time to jump on here on the Dave Talk Sports YouTube channel, but here I am. A couple of things I haven't been able to talk about either. Number one being the newest manager of the New York Mets. Now, I really liked Carlos Beltran as a player, one of the most clutch postseason performers we've probably ever seen in the history of Major League Baseball. Potential Hall of Famer, that's another conversation for another day. But is Carlos Beltran going to be a good manager for the New York Mets at the Major League level? The man has zero experience as a manager or in coaching in any way. He's been a special advisor to the Yankees since he retired a couple years ago. And I don't know the answer to this question, but I don't think it's a good move. Yes, he speaks English and Spanish. Yes, he can communicate to all of his players, virtually all of his players. Yes, he's a younger guy, so he can probably relate even more to his players. And he could bring in people that are experienced baseball guys and really have the full package as a managerial staff. But the real question is, does it matter? Does it matter if you have experience as a manager in Major League Baseball? You're not getting paid $5, $6, $7 million a year like managers used to get paid. You're not making as many decisions as you used to. I mean, who knows if these managers are even filling out their own lineup cards, making their own bullpen moves? Are they getting phone calls from the general manager, like supposedly Brodie Van Wagenen, the general manager of the Mets, is calling down to the dugout during a game to tell the manager what to do? And that was a disaster that we heard about with Mickey Callaway. And that was a manager who had at least pitching coach experience with the Indians and was a very good pitching coach with a good pitching staff. But you're now bringing in a guy in Carlos Beltran who has no managerial experience whatsoever. So again, do you need that experience? Look at Aaron Boone. No coaching experience, comes in. They've won more games each year since he's been there. No, the Yankees haven't been in the World Series since he's been there, but they've gotten better, you'd say, because they're winning more and more games every year. And he should be, by all accounts, the manager of the year this year. So that's one example. In a winning culture, in a winning organization, that maybe if you have that stability and winning culture and winning ways and you have a good farm system and all these other things in place, maybe it's easier to bring in a guy with no managerial experience. Now, Mets fans out there, you're going to call me a Met hater, but it's just a fact. The Mets organization is not a winning culture. It's not, there isn't this continuity that you look for in an organization when hiring. It's just not. So, does it matter, though? Does it matter? Can Carlos Beltran succeed? Because how many decisions is he really making? So it's like I can get a job when I have zero experience whatsoever. It's almost unheard of in almost any profession in the world. But if you're a Major League Baseball manager, apparently it's acceptable. So, I personally don't think it's a good idea. I'd be looking to bring in someone who at least is a bench coach, third base coach, hitting coach, pitching coach, something, or, God forbid, he was a former Major League manager. I think they should have moved heaven and earth to get Joe Girardi, but that's just me. And I don't think Brodie Van Wagenen, while he wants to choose his guy, he chose his guy, I think he wants to have all the power and all the control. So we'll see if it works out. I'm voting on no. So, it's Thursday. We got some Thursday night football tonight. Chargers-Raiders, an interesting game. We'll see. Two teams kind of turning the corner in the right direction. But until then, this has been another episode of the Dave Talk Sports Podcast. I'm Dave Ettinger of CBS Sports Radio on the Dave Talk Sports YouTube channel. Enjoy your Thursday, everybody. It's getting a little chilly. Clock's moved. But we're still enjoying ourselves. So, until later, or tomorrow, see you.